This is Go. It is 5:30 now. Must-see video from overnight. You can see the snow lightning in Akron just after 1 this morning. And there is no sound on these ODOT cams, but there are a lot of reports of thunder across the area.
And you have an alert to tell us about as well, something big.
Ashtabula County level 2 snow emergency right now.
It's bad out there. You know what, Isabel, drivers, they're going to definitely need some extra time for their commute today.
100%. I mean, that is if you have to go to work in person, right? At this point, we're suggesting you basically stay inside because of the wind, the snow. It is messy out there.
Yeah, I mean, that level 2 emergency, stay off the roads. If you don't have to be on the roads, don't be on the roads. That's what they're saying out in Ashtabula County. And we would stress that pretty much everywhere right now as this lake effect snow continues to sink south. It's not just that. We've got powerful winds, as expected, that are just howling across the area. We've had gusts over 55 at times. Combine that with the snow, we've got all sorts of problems. So weather impact alert day continues today for that snow and that strong wind area wide. Lake snow warnings, that's where we'll get the heaviest amounts today. Winter weather advisories elsewhere. We don't have a ton of snow on the ground. I said that yesterday waking up. But it's starting to pile up as this lake effect snow band. We had an initial band sink south. We've got another push coming across the lake that will keep this snow fired up, in my mind at least. Radar analysis over the next 2 to 3 hours. I think this continues across a good portion of northeast Ohio. So zooming in right now, Cleveland, if you're coming into downtown, it's a mess getting into downtown. Isabel's got the traffic update in a second, but the snow's been piling up on area roadways. The wind has been blowing it over. We now have heavy snow getting into the Gent area. Granger out towards the Copley area, eventually into Cuyahoga Falls, starting to see a good push of snow. It's coming down really good in Geauga County. Reduced visibilities here. We've had near blizzard conditions at times as that wind continues to gust. And then it's lighter up towards Ashtabula County, but it's still coming down. And with that wind, it is problematic. How much longer do we have to deal with snow? Well, all day today. You can see this push coming across the lake. Again, this will keep the snow targeted here on northeast Ohio over the course of the morning as cold air behind our Arctic front that produced that thunder snow last night continues to filter in. It's cold if you're not dealing with the snow. See, the winds there have been extremely strong this morning. A gust now to 56 downtown in the last 15 minutes. Elsewhere, we're dealing with 30 to 40 mile per hour winds, and we've got wind chill values in the single digits. Throughout the day today, we're not going to see a whole lot of improvement. This morning looks to be especially the worst with the widespread snow. We'll try to get up into the upper 20s this afternoon, but we've got that weather impact alert day that continues all day. Coming up in the forecast, we'll deal with how much, where, and when this ends, all ahead in the forecast.
Traffic is brought to you by reliable snow plowing specialists. Visit us now at snowfighterswanted.com for more information and to become a snow fighter.
All right, taking a look at a messy morning commute this morning. It doesn't look bad here in Cleveland, right? This is I-77 at Harvard. The roads look clear, but again, things can pick up in an instant and really whip up snow. I want to show you that right now by giving you a look here. Yikes. This is farther out east, okay? This is what I mean that conditions can change to. I-90 at Hermitage Road. Can't even see the road here, so please be careful when you are out there seeing a number, unfortunately, of crashes and situations. Look at my map, orange and yellow lit up all the way here. Let's start downtown. I'm seeing lights out. I'm seeing power lines down here, fallen power cables. This is on Ohio 2 westbound near exit 195 East 9th Street. There's a lane blocked there, more traffic lights out on Chester Avenue throughout downtown. Also seeing this East 9th, also seeing this Ohio City, also seeing crashes, right? Store Avenue at Fulton Road here, as well as I-480 eastbound, the off-ramp to northbound I-71, plus parking bans. So make sure you're checking with your city to see where those are in effect. Dave and Anita.
All right, Isabel, Dave and I just looked at each other because we can hear the wind whipping outside right here in the studio. Our team coverage is going to continue right now.
Yeah, Candace Hare is live near East 55th. Candace, how is it out there right now?
I can tell you what, Dave, Anita, it has somehow gotten worse since the last time I was talking with you guys. I'm going to direct you over so you can get a visual. And so I can turn around a little bit because the precipitation has really started to come down out here. I know earlier that Matt was talking a bit about grapple. That's a little bit more in line with what we're seeing out here. This is not powdery snow. These are hard pellets that are coming through the air. The wind here has picked up even harder than what we were seeing about a half hour ago, and it really has just completely reduced the visibility in this area. And bear in mind that here on the Shoreway, we are close to I-90. Traffic does seem to be moving okay on there, but the visibility here is extremely poor, so something to keep in mind. But this wind, certainly really severe. It takes your breath away literally when you're out here in it because it is so strong. It doesn't matter how many layers you have on, you're going to feel that wind, and certainly in your vehicle. Your vehicle is going to be swaying if you're going to be attempting to drive in this as well. So keep in mind, if you have to come out, take things really slowly. I know we're saying that over and over again, but at least out here by the shoreway, visibility conditions, not great.
Yeah, we can clearly see it and we can hear it in your voice. Candace, thanks for being out there this morning. Not easy for sure. Get back in the car and we'll check back with you here in a little bit.
Well, meantime, the snow belt expecting even more snow on top of what they have already seen. Let's check in with David Greenberg. He's out and about in the car this morning on the passenger side, giving us a look. Well, you're out of the car, you're standing up now, and a lot of snow is around you. Where are you?
Yeah, Danita, good morning. We are out here in Chesterland now, right across the street from downtown Chesterland, right in the heart of the snow belt. And you can see it is blowing and gusting and drifting all over the place. And this is what's making those road conditions so difficult out here, is it's that light snow that is just being carried and blown all over the place. And I'm not sure if you could see it. I'm not even sure if you could see it, but if you take a look right across the street towards the downtown area, you can see that flag. It has been blowing constantly, and the winds here have just been tremendous. I mean, even sitting in the car, just driving around, we've been rocking and shaking. And when we were down on Mayfield Road, if you're familiar with Mayfield Road, you go down that hill there. It's really not all that plowed, which is making it difficult for drivers as well. And right here in the heart of the snow belt, it's difficult for plows because there's been so much snow already. So the big question is, what do you do with all the snow that we've been having? And it's certainly not as if the snow is going to be subsiding anytime soon. So a big challenge for those ODOT plow trucks. So make sure you're giving them plenty of space out there. We've seen over a dozen so far this morning, Danita.
So believable. And let me tell you something, I drive in, I held on 10 and 2 tightly because just like you said, the car is rocking. The wind is not playing today. David Greenberg in Chesterland, thank you very much. And we have a reminder for all of you. You can get the latest weather impact alerts, stories, and more right on our website, WKYC.com. You can also check it out on the WKYC app. We will also be streaming a special live newscast this morning at 7 a.m. on WKYC+.